The following segment is sponsored by Salty Light Coaching. Two moms and entrepreneurs are building a sense of community among mothers by encouraging them while we're all just trying to figure out life. Lindsay's here to tell us about their new podcast and upcoming coaching course. Welcome, Lindsay. Thanks for joining us.
Absolutely. Such a pleasure to be here.
Absolutely. We're so excited, and I love these topics that we're going to cover. So first off, tell us about this podcast that you just started.
Yeah, so my best friend and I got together. We're both moms of little kids, and we just thought, gosh, there are so many podcasts from so many different influencers and people that have this, background and so many people following them. Like, what if we just started a podcast of just two regular moms speaking to other moms and sharing some encouragement, along the way?
I love that, and it resonates with so many people because I'm a mother, as mothers, so many people. I think you're just always kind of trying to figure out, that it doesn't come with a tutorial, so it's helpful, all the resources. What do you think makes this podcast stand out above others?
One of the things that I feel like sets us apart is that we're just regular moms. Like, I do have a master's in counseling and she has her own business, but at the end of the day, we're moms just trying to figure it out like everybody else. And I think instead of coming with this huge background, like, we are just regular moms speaking to other moms, sharing our experience and what we've learned through all of our years of doing this.
I love that, Lindsay. Tell me about what kind of topics that you guys are going to be covering.
Yeah, so honestly, we're both single moms. So we talk about everything from dating as a single parent, which is a whole world, to raising kids that maybe have sensory processing stuff. Our kids have sensory processing. So raising kids with higher needs, and then just time management, how we juggle having a career and raising kids. I homeschool my kids, so we talk about that quite a bit. And then I have tons of other guests and moms that are business owners and entrepreneurs on our podcast as well to share their experience too.
That's so cool. So you guys really cover so many different aspects of motherhood and raising children, and it takes a village. What is the most common struggle that clients come to you for? Can you narrow that down?
Yeah, so personally as a coach, I see clients with a wide variety of struggles. But to be honest, at the end of the day, a lot of it boils down to how we grew up. And I know that sounds so cliche, childhood trauma or childhood experiences, but I see a lot of clients that come to me as mothers saying, I don't want to repeat the patterns that I was raised in. How can I learn to do things differently? How can I stop this pattern with me? I want to do things differently. So that's a lot of the work I do with my clients, is unpacking those patterns that are keeping them maybe stuck, that aren't working anymore for them.
I think that's such important work, and that's incredible that you guys are doing that and delving into that, breaking those patterns. Tell us about this really exciting course that you have coming up. It's called How to Be Okay When You're Not Okay.
Yeah, so I actually was married to an alcoholic for a really long time and an addict. And so one of the things that I personally struggled with a long time was how to be okay even if he wasn't. How could I be okay if the world around me was chaos, right? And so I've done a ton of work on that. And this is what this course is all about: how to be okay in the midst of struggle, how to be okay when they're not okay, right? How can we get grounded and centered and remember who we are despite what's going on around us, so we can show up best for our kids and our families.
Lindsay, that's so incredible, and you've overcome so much. We love what you're doing, what you're sending out there. Where can we go for your podcast really quick and your upcoming course?
Yes, absolutely. So our podcast is on Spotify and iTunes, Audible, all of that. And it's Two Blonde Moms. And then even in the podcast notes, you can find me on Instagram,
Perfect.
That One Blonde
Instagram,
Mom.
One Blonde Mom, all the socials. Thank you so much. It's so powerful what you guys are doing. We so appreciate it.
Absolutely.